Is this the ultimate vlogging setup for your Pocket 3? I have picked 8 accessories to give you the perfect video blogging setup for your Pocket 3. These were kindly supplied by SmallRig, so let's get into the first item. We're starting off with the cage from SmallRig. Now, this is a great cage because all you got to do, there's a clip here on the side, and it's a bit like a jacket, and you just take this off like that and slide it off. This cage is their new version, and it's brilliant. I love it because it has got several different mounting options on it. You've got here a quarter thread with attachments to keep it in place. You've got the same on the other side as well. On the front here, you've got easy access to your buttons, switching it on, and the joystick part of it. And this bit here just unclips it like a jacket on and off. So it's very easy to use indeed. On the back, which is one of my favorite bits of it, is this bit here. These are magnetic, and this is sort of like your GoPro traditional mount, so you can mount it on something. This gives it a lot more flexibility rather than think you've got to mount something on the side or on the bottom. So all you've got to do is take your Pocket 3, line it up to where the button is, the on button there, and you just twist it around and lock it. You can hear that satisfying click. That is now on, and you can take this off and on very quickly. Accessory 2 is a travel tripod. This is SmallRig's carbon fiber one. It's very light, and you can see it's very compact. On here, you have these quick release extendable legs. They don't go super far, but enough for you to put it on a table somewhere like that. Then you've got these silver bits so that you can actually produce more of a stable rig if you're on a unsuitable surface, or you just want to make sure it's standing there properly. So what's so nice about this cage, as I said on the first part of this video, in fact, you've got a nice quarter of thread there. So all you've got to do is take this off, screw it on, and it's not easy to screw this on because what they've done, they've supplied it without that nice ring pull thing you can use and tighten up. So you do need an Allen key. Just so happens I have one here somewhere, he says. Here it is, under my desk of lovely toys to play with. Tighten it up, put this on. Now, sideways is an option on here. You just untighten this bit here and then tighten it up, and you've got yourself a very stable tripod. It's a fluid head as well, which means if you use this bit here, just loosen that up, it means that you can create a nice pan in shot as well. Not sure how useful that would be in a video blog setup, but that is the tripod. My biggest critique is that ring pull thing, but other than that, it's nice and compact, and I will be using this every single day. The third item is a clamp with a grip on it. Now, this grip means you can put this on a pole anywhere where it goes wide enough. So, and that goes pretty wide. You can put it around mice poles, you can put it around a tripod, a light pole, like I'm demonstrating in this B-roll here. But this has on it the GoPro mount. So if I just unclip this, take that off, take this off, might have to wind this bit forward. As I mentioned earlier on, you've got this nice mount on the back here. So all we're going to do is clip this on here, like so. Getting that Blue Peter vibe again on this channel. Let's just clip that on. Not easy to do when one-handed like so. Clip that on there. And now that is mounted on this grip arm. This is great because what you can do now is put it on something. Let's just use this tripod as a demonstration. It's very handy being here. And then you just release this grip here. And I'll tell you what, these are very grippy. This means you can put this anywhere or any angle on a pole, and you just tighten that up. So that is a great accessory out and about. You haven't got a stable surface, but you've got something to grip onto. Use this clamp. It's brilliant. The fourth item, I had to laugh when I got it because it felt like I was about to do some makeup. It looks like a compact thing. This does come in black. It's brilliant. So you saw on the thumbnail, it had this little attachment. This is a little USB-C attachment, which just sits in the bottom of your pocket, in the bottom of your Pocket 3, in the bottom of your Pocket 3. And then you've got these magnetic microphones, and you got Oh, is that the right way around? Yeah, you got 2 of them. And then in the case at the top, where a mirror would normally be if it was a compact, you've got a magnetic bit. So you can put this under your top and then put it on like this. But not only that, is that you can use this system with both microphones at the same time with your Pocket 3. The Pocket 3 recognizes it. You may have to go in to turn down your gain a bit on the audio settings, but this is very, very small microphone. But it comes with a wide range of accessories. To demonstrate the amount of accessories it comes with, it doesn't look like a lot, but it is. You have got your charger cable, you have got these magnetic things. Now this goes around your neck, so that it's not relying or tugging on your actual top. Then you've got some actual magnetic clips as well. So they thought about almost every possible scenario for this nice little setup. Personally, if you're wearing a white top, you'd go for the white. If you're wearing black like I am, I'd have black. So I'll be tapping up SmallRig for the black version of this. But this is a very compact setup, and the bottom here is where your receiver sits. So all you need is this to take with you. So making it the ultimate video blogging setup, because that way you don't have to be near the Pocket 3 to use the microphone. You could be walking around and talking with this grip arm somewhere and it tracking you. One of the best things about this mic and that clamp is that you can clamp it anywhere, walk around. It could be up high, it could be low. At the moment I've just got it mounted on a tripod, which you can just then easily unclamp it and then move it around to get the best shot. But here's a very creative look at what you could do with this clamp. Guys, just take a look at this now. This is mounted basically on the ceiling on the tripod with the clamp, and I'm using the mic. I can demonstrate our little podcast setup room here, which shows you the versatility of having something like this in your kit for video blogging. Before we move on to the 5th item, I have noticed that only 5.4% of you are subscribed to a channel. It would mean the world if you just quickly subscribe. It'd take you all of 10 seconds. This means that we can keep bringing you this fantastic content and help you with all your video gear. Let's get on to the 5th item. And that is this light here. You would have seen it on the thumbnail. And I'm going to demonstrate how bright this is by just switching it on and turning this little thing on the back. I'll show you in a minute. That is only 15%. And if I took this all the way up, you can see how bright that is getting. And that is all controlled by this wheel on the back of it. This is an RGB light. Very versatile. It's got some nice mounting points. This thing on the bottom here, you press this button in, pull it out, pull it in, press it again, it locks in place. It's got a hot shoe mount, it's got a thread mount here. But what's so nice about this, if I just switch this on, point it this way so you don't get blind, you have to turn this wheel, he says, trying to do this backwards, you have to turn this wheel so that you can then put the light up and down. Then you've got this button here which switches to like the different Kelvin temperature. At the moment, this Kelvin temperature is 2,500, which is nice sunlight. It's like sunset type vibe. But I can switch that, and if I demonstrate by not pointing it towards me, I can then change this to more of a white light. Now you'll see there's a bit of a glow going on here because we have a slight filter on our lens here, but this is a really bright light. You can then select it so that it can then go to a different color. You can see like that's gone to blue, and then I can rotate that round. He says, select the right one, the hue color, rotate that round and change that color. These lights are particularly helpful if you're filming in a low light situation, but even in normal daylight, it add a bit of glare to your eyes, it emphasize some features on you. But you can mount this just on the side using the hot shoe part on this cage. This is why I always start off with the cage, because without a cage, the Pocket 3 is just a Pocket 3 by itself. Now, I have had comments on this channel, it's like, it's a Pocket 3, it's meant to go in your pocket. Yes, I agree. But there's so much more you can do with it, as I'm demonstrating here. You can mount this on the side, or if this was mounted on top of the tripod, you can mount this on the clamp and put that out somewhere else. So a great item, and I highly recommend carrying a light around with you at all times when you're video blogging. Our 6th item is something, if you've got too much light, you're definitely going to need one of these, is a filter set. Now, SmallRig kindly said they would send this as well. This is something I asked for. This filter set is quite extreme. It's a variable NDs, it's diffusion, It's a 6-point star as well, which does something crazy with any lights on as well. These are magnetic. They're very, very, very tiny things. The only thing is about all these filters, and I'll be completely honest with you, they are fiddly like anything. Even when you put this on here, it just magnetizes on here. Right, you can see here, this filter is on here, but, and it's quite difficult to show you because these are tiny, is that there is a thing you can turn around here, which changes the variable ND. It's pretty loose on these SmallRig ones, so I don't see an issue, long as you've left it somewhere to stand. But if you're running with it, it could shift. No matter what filters you use on a Pocket 3, they're always fiddly. But it's a great set. It also comes with a screen protector. We've already got a screen protector on here, so there's no need for us to put on it. So you got three, you got the 6-point star, and then you have a diffusion one with a 1.4. What we're using currently, as demonstrated when I showed you the light, is a 1.8. So 1.4 gives a real blossoming glow to anything, but also softens your features. That's the whole point of a diffusion. They're great for portrait stuff, especially if you're video blogging. So this is very, very small. Filters are used when it's too bright outside and you need to control the light, especially if you're locking off your frame rate and your ISO on this and the shutter speed. You need filters in order to control the light hitting the sensor. My 7th item I requested was a case. Now, I think you need a case for the Pocket 3. This is a nice small compact case. It's a hard shell case. You like the sound of that. You know your Pocket 3 is going to be nice and covered in it. There's a nice little section in there so you can just drop your Pocket 3 in. I can demonstrate here like that. Then you've got this zip bit at the top here where you can fit your compact mirror, sorry, the microphone, into the top like that. You won't be able to do it up, but you can put a number of accessories like your filter, like your mics, like your not your charger, your cables and things like that will fit into the top. And there's also a nice little area here. The only thing I would say is that you can't actually put in your extended battery. There's literally no room for it. Unless you put it up here, then you have trouble closing. But all in all, if you're going quite a minimal travel setup and you're going to hook this on your bag, it's a nice little case to have just to protect your Pocket 3. My final item is an extendable arm. Now, this is a bit fiddly. This is a clamp arm for your desk. You can see it articulates everywhere. And on the bottom of it is the key. This clamps onto your desk. You could use this on a pole as well. That's a quick demonstration. I'm going to get this set up. We're going to wind this forward while I get it done. Voila, we're finally there. So this is great for a desk setup, but I also believe it's good for out and about if you need that extra reach somewhere. So you just need to undo each point on this articulating arm and get it in the position you want. You can go quite extreme angles on it because the beauty of the Pocket 3 is very light, so it's not taking much strain. We've just got a clamp here, tighten up, and then you've got everything going for you. But you can also take this off and you can take that arm off and then just make it shorter or longer. I quite like this because I personally use the Pocket 3 as a webcam when I'm on those Zoom or Team calls because I can position it where I want. I can then use a mic. So as just demonstrated, you need to make sure that's tight on the desk. This desk is quite deep, so the grip arm is a bit wider, but for most scenarios, this will be absolutely fine. I'll leave a list of all these products in the description below. And if you found this useful, I'm pretty sure you're going to find my 25 cinematic settings for your Pocket 3 in this video very useful too. Great to see you guys. I'll catch you soon. Take care.